The biggest stars. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The biggest names in music.
oh wow.
Big names, big songs, big guests, big prizes.
Well, it's a big show. Okay.
The Big Show.
Put your hands together for the one and only
Glenn, Angel, FD, and Sean.
That's what I'm talking about.
1FM 91.3. Good times, greatest hits.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Therapy Tuesday with Dr. Geraldine Tan from the Therapy Room. Good morning, Gerry.
Morning!
Morning.
And we have a fun topic today.
We do food, yay! And we've got perfect lunch boxes
Yeah.
that have arrived from you. Thank you so much, Gerry. Can't
They
wait to
should look
open it.
like that.
They should look like that. Oh no, I got something different. No.
Are you infringing upon KFC Toast space? Gerry.
Oh no!
No, what are you?
He can do the food reviews and go around. We are not doing that at all.
We're not doing that. So we're talking about food and emotions today, Gerry.
Yes, and it was so interesting because 2 weeks ago I was doing a talk on food and emotions, and then I wanted to do it here. And guess what? Yesterday you were talking about food and mental health already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were we talking about that yesterday?
With BB.
Ayo,
I think-
I talk about.
I think he's suffering from short-term memory loss.
Yes, this coffee is too strong.
But Dr. Gerry, I mean, you sent us some gifts last night. We've got these gifts on our tables today, but it's actually us who should be sending you a gift
Yes.
because it's your birthday this Thursday. Yay! Are we ready?
Yes.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Gerry.
Happy birthday
to you.
Thank you. And last, kissing. Yes, we were talking about kissing.
Lots of kisses.
But it's not only my birthday. Today somebody is 6 years old. 2 people.
Oh.
Glenn and FD have been at SPH 91.3
See?
for 6
6
years.
Yay!
Thanks for remembering.
Thanks for remembering, Gerry.
Sometimes we wish like our bosses will remember these things.
Aw, I'm sure they've got a cake somewhere outside.
But they never do.
Give you a
Yeah.
tissue. Come.
I'm sure they do. Oh,
Glenn is crying.
a manja boy today.
Okay, Dr. Gerry, emotions and
Yes.
food.
Yes, let's go. So how we eat affects us. We know that already. So, like the buffet, right? So let's start with plate sizes.
Okay.
The bigger the plate, the better.
That's what we usually do, right? At a buffet, the biggest plate lah. Let's
biggest
just
plate.
pile it on, so I don't have to, walk back and forth.
I think the majority of buffets here have the wrong idea. They give you an eating plate. They should give you serving plates.
Don't know.
Why use a plate when you can use a tray?
That's true.
Just bring the tray again already.
Oh dear.
But that's a surefire way of overeating, right?
Yes.
And they don't encourage sharing, so
Yeah,
I guess that's the reason why.
Yeah.
No. So if you are trying to, feel a little bit fuller, and I say feel because you respond visually. So human beings are very visual creatures. So again, all the 5 senses, yeah? So we start with the visual sense. So if we are going to go with the visual sense, an average plate, or if you're like, okay, you know what, I'm going on a diet, go with that smaller plate. Don't go with a bigger plate. And I really find it very interesting because sometimes they have the big plate and then they have a little marking in the center.
Yes.
But people tend to cheat.
What?
All this is very foreign to me.
Because they try to, human beings love to push the boundaries, right?
Yes, true.
So even if there's a marking in the center, they
Yeah.
try to never mind, just a little bit touching the edge is okay.
They mark the plates at buffets.
Okay, no, you know,
No, not
if you have
buffets.
if you have an eating plate,
Oh, it's a
you'll
little
notice
bit indent.
There's a indentation.
Right.
That indentation denotes where your food should.
Should be.
Okay.
Right. I think it's just part of
Okay.
the design.
Yeah.
I always use that excuse.
No, so some of them who go on diets, they have those plates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That have
Yeah.
those markings. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. We'll
yes.
continue to talk to Gerry about this on The Big Show TV. But right now, here's Boyzone. Picture of you on The Big Show, 1FM 91.3.
Now, what is it about buffets that people pile on and then don't finish the food?
Simple. If I don't take now, then afterwards we'll have no more.
I don't want to walk again.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's gross.
Yeah, me too,
I
really.
hate it.
I mean, I don't
Lazy
go
to
to
warm up.
buffets.
No, I
But,
don't go to buffets, yeah.
Before, like Sean,
Yeah.
I don't like walking,
Up and down, up
to
and
and fro,
down. Yeah,
right?
one time take everything.
So I'll take
I
a
won't.
bigger portion of everything, right? And that's it. Sometimes I would just have that and I'm done.
Do you finish your food though?
Of course.
Depends.
I will
Depends,
finish.
yeah,
I finish my
depends.
food. I
Yeah.
will finish my food.
Okay, sorry, we
No,
digress.
but if you want to eat more food, what you should do. So there's one part which is who we eat with. So human beings are also very social creatures. If you eat alone, there's a tendency of going either extreme. You eat very little or you overeat.
With tears coming down your face.
But sometimes who you eat with is very important.
Yes.
Glenn was saying about the bosses. And if Glenn eats with bosses, do you eat more or do you eat less?
I eat as much as they do.
Oh, that's a very good strategy.
And we drink.
As much as they do.
Yes.
It's called a liquid diet.
Yeah. But who do you think you eat most with? A little poll here.
Family.
FD.
Family.
I think family. Yeah, family.
Yeah.
Not really, my family, they don't eat very much.
I definitely eat more when I'm with family.
I definitely eat more when I'm with FD.
Yes. No, actually,
No, I don't eat that much.
Yeah, actually, you don't.
You
also.
make it sound like you're eating all the time though.
But I don't eat a lot every time.
But
Yeah,
you
yeah.
eat a lot of times.
I eat about 4 times a day, yeah.
Oh, 4 times
Four
is
is
okay.
alright.
4 is alright. 4 is okay.
Yeah. But there was a research done. So this is American research where girls, when they're with their girlfriends, eat more.
Really?
Interesting, right?
Not with their boyfriends.
High tea.
No, because with their boyfriends, they're a bit more dainty, you see.
But
This is boyfriend that hasn't become husband yet.
yeah. Like
Yes.
young relationship versus old
So
relationship.
Correct, yeah.
so if they're not married yet, they're on a date with their boyfriends,
all
they'll wear
very-
tight clothes. So when they wear tight clothes, they cannot eat too much, you see, because after it'll be uncomfortable. But when they go out with their girlfriends, it's like, okay, everything is a bit looser.
The buffet pants.
Yes.
I think they were looking at when girls have sleepovers and things like that. So they munch on potato chips,
okay.
they eat through the night, and they're chatting. So what goes into their mouth, they don't
pay
really
attention.
know.
That's the
Yeah.
same thing as when guys gather and watch football.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
constantly eating as well and
But we know
screaming
what
at the
we're
TV. No, you don't.
We do.
Glenn can't remember something that happened 30 seconds ago.
You remember
That's
what
not
you
true.
ate?
He remembers what he ate. Yeah.
See?
Oh dear.
Okay.
Yes. But plating, right? So, for the picky eaters, so for the mummies who have a young, tiny tots that have a headache, or how to feed them and things like that. So I sometimes have parents or moms that come and say, my child is so picky, I cannot get them to eat. And I always ask them to get a watercolor palette.
Oh.
You see?
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
that was.
Is that what's in our box? No.
I thought that was a
No,
microwavable
no.
egg tray.
Uncle Glenn, have you not seen one of these
I have.
watercolor
It's been a long time.
Jerry's not going to be able to get through her topic today.
Yeah, for sure.
It's okay, I put everybody in a good mood today.
Yes, you have.
what the parents will do is to actually blend different color foods and put it inside there. And I always invite the young tot to use their hands to pick and eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what I did with one of my kids. Although I didn't use a palette, I used a white plate with lots of color, and I found that she would eat every meal
The
as
colour
long as
should-
there was color.
Okay.
Yes.
Very
When,
visual.
when the colors got pastel-y, she
didn't
wouldn't
like
eat.
it. She liked
but when
bright
they
colours.
were bright colors,
Yes.
she'd just gobble.
Wow. Interesting.
So because human beings are so visual, and the younger they are, the more concrete the brain is, the more concrete they see the world, right? So we really need to attract them with all the colors, not with the smells. They have no idea what the smells mean unless it's very yucky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when they look at it and they go, oh my gosh, so many different colors, they're more inclined to explore the different things. And it's very primal. So that's why the hands are being used.
Yeah.
So tactile, right? And our fries go down much faster than anything else. When a plate of fries come to you, you go, oh my God, can I have
Straight away.
one?
Oh, which is why I can't order like truffle fries when I'm at PS
With
Cafe.
shaved
man.
cheese on top.
Oh.
Yum.
Yum.
But just talking about it, I want some.
You're still on the Big Show TV, right?
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
can show stuff. Okay, so
Wow,
I
30
want
seconds.
you to choose which one you think you would go for.
Yellow.
Choose
Yellow.
Yellow?
I'll go
Green.
for the Milo.
Green. Oh, is that Milo? No, I don't want yellow.
Yellow. Definitely the yellow.
Yellow.
Why yellow?
It's
It's
bright.
It's bright.
It
look-
reminds me of peanut M&Ms.
It looks,
Oh,
okay, to me it looks sweet.
Okay, wait, go back on air. Do it
okay,
again.
okay,
3,
interesting.
2.
Mr. Bublé, Michael Bublé with Sway right here on 1FM's Big Show. We are also on the Big Show TV with Dr. Geraldine Tan from the therapy room. Good morning, Gerry.
Morning.
So Jerry just showed us 3 packets and asked us to
Yep.
pick one, and most of us picked the yellow packet. My reasoning behind the yellow packet is because I was brought up, and this is true till today, I was brought up with a lot of, and if you remember this, Smarties.
Oh my God.
I used to eat a lot of
In the
Smarties.
tubes with the
yes.
color. Oh.
Is that the chocolate?
So, yes.
Yes.
So to me, bright colors
Yeah.
till today means sweet.
Oh, I
Right,
love
right, right.
Smarties.
But Smarties was never yellow.
It was
No, but it was
multicolored.
bright
Yeah.
colored.
Multicolored,
So to
yeah.
me, till today, bright colors mean
But
sweet.
see how similar? I mean, for me, I looked at the yellow packaging, right? And it was M&M's, peanut M&M's. Because I love peanut M&M's.
Associations, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I wanted to go for the green
Wow.
until I found out what it was. So I'm opting for the yellow.
Then Sean?
When I looked at it, I knew what it was already. So I'm like, I already had 2 cups of coffee, so I went for Milo.
Okay, all right. So you
The
opted for
color
green.
didn't like affect me.
Oh, at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not colorblind,
so-
right?
Maybe
Yours
right? I
is-
know, must check.
Sean went for the familiar, which
Familiar,
was
yes.
Milo. Why didn't anybody choose this one? The
Boring.
white one.
Boring.
Boring.
Look like tissue, I don't know.
Yeah,
why
it looks
I'm
like
doing
it looks
tissue.
like wet tissues.
But when I flip it over, you might want to choose it.
What is that?
Starbucks cafe
Oh, wow.
latte. Okay,
no.
very nice, clean
Yeah.
I
packaging.
think the marketing
Right?
people at
Wow.
Starbucks
Well, they
might have to
can't.
rethink
They
that.
can't make it the Starbucks green because then it'll look like Milo,
Yeah, they wouldn't do that.
right?
Yeah.
It'll look like Milo, so white is
Interesting,
good.
right? It
Yeah.
blew your mind. It's
Yeah.
like if you don't know what it is, you would not choose it. But this is interesting.
Coffee.
So FD and Glenn was saying it's sweet, yeah? But look at this.
Oh my
Old
god!
Town coffee.
I will never have that coffee because it's way too sweet,
Way-
man. Way too sweet.
No, but this is 2-in-1,
yes, yeah.
Which means that
no
there is
sugar.
no sugar.
It's coffee and
Huh?
milk.
Old
Coffee
Town
and
Coffee
milk.
has no sugar.
They
I had
have
no
two-
idea they had a no sugar option.
It's
That
not black.
2-in-1 is no sugar.
Oh, okay. I'll try it then
I
because
purposefully chose this because it is bright. It is exactly what you say. It is bright.
Yeah.
But notice how our senses can deceive us if we only depend on one sense.
Yeah.
Correct, because they picked it because they thought it reminded them of something sweet.
Sweet.
yes.
And ironically, that has no sugar.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay,
So
okay.
But Gerry, that is also a marketing ploy. Bright colors people will naturally pick.
Yeah, their
So
eyes.
it helps them for sales.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why
So-
they color it like that.
So in the F&B industry, so those in the F&B industry can comment. I learned that red is the go-to color because it stimulates the appetite. It is a color for energy. So you have your KFC, you have your Four Fingers. All these are red. Their logos are in red to entice you because it tantalizes your taste buds inside your head.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Definitely, this did not tantalize your head.
No. White is boring. Yeah. Okay. We're talking to Dr. Geraldine Tan from the Therapy Room on the Big Show TV. Right now, here's Firehouse with Love of a Lifetime on 1FM 91.3.
That is so interesting how we went for those colors. So
Yeah.
We
interesting.
just like yellow.
You want to try one more? You want to try
Sure.
one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. So I want you to guess. I want you to guess what. all
Chili
these
sauce,
are.
mustard.
Now everybody's going for the white one
Why-
already.
No. I didn't ask you to choose. I asked you to guess what they
Chili
are.
sauce and
Okay.
mustard in the middle.
Tomato
Yes.
ketchup, chili sauce, mustard. I don't know
Mayo.
what- Mayo. Yeah.
I think chili sauce, and then the other one is chili sauce as well. The red packet, right? Because I mean, it's just a different brand. And then that's mustard, and then either chili or tomato sauce.
Yeah, I see
Okay.
it.
So mustard is quite clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomato.
Actually, the rest. Oh my
All
god.
tomato. All
Oh
tomato.
my
ketchup.
All chili.
All chili sauce.
All chili sauce.
There you go.
Different brands.
Different brands.
But all the different ones, what do you associate with each different type of chili sauce?
Oh, okay.
The-
That's
the color
interesting.
red.
That's interesting.
This one is very clear. It has
Fries.
this branding.
Branding.
Fries.
Fries.
Yeah, branding, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And this one.
Burger.
Hamburgers.
Burger. Yeah,
Pancakes
Heinz.
for me.
Yeah.
Pancakes.
Pancakes?
Hamburgers.
You
Yeah,
guys have
he-
never tried pancakes with
He has
ketchup?
his pancakes with
Oh.
ketchup and chili.
Very nice.
He's only
No,
looking
he's
for
way-
attention.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, he's looking
How about this
Are you
one?
feeling unloved?
I don't think I've ever tried
You
that.
know, oddly enough,
Fish and chips.
What is that? Oh, chili.
You know the word that comes to mind when I see that Life chili sauce?
Is the new app.
Asian food.
Oh, wow.
Is
I
it
don't
an
know.
Asian brand?
I don't know
I've
what
never seen it before.
It's
Yeah, it is.
Asian.
It is. I think it's a Malaysian brand.
Oh.
I just see it's something I would eat with Asian food.
No, it's something that reminds me of insurance.
No, it's like one of
Life
those.
insurance.
It's one of those packets you would get in a takeaway, like chicken cutlet with
Yes, of
soft fries,
fish and chips,
fish
you know.
and chips, like
Soggy fries.
really awful soggy fries,
Western food stall at the hawker center.
and coleslaw.
Yes.
Coleslaw and the baked beans.
Yeah, and the baked beans. That's what you would get.
In other words, cheap tomato sauce.
Oh dear.
Yes. But it different. I mean, different association for different people.
Yeah.
You know, the favorite is still this one.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the Heinz.
The Heinz.
The Heinz.
The Heinz. Yeah.
Nice.
Different
Because that's a brand I grew up with. So for me,
Right.
it's a bit different.
Yeah, but you grew up with baked beans.
Yeah, I grew up with baked beans and
Heinz
spaghetti in a
baked
can,
beans.
but I also grew up with Heinz tomato ketchup.
Beans means Heinz.
Beans means Heinz. Yeah.
I grew up with McDonald's, so different.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it has different association for different people. So that's where our comfort food is. Right? Because whatever we associate with, it always has a story behind it. You know, and what story we're going to create, it really depends. It can be very circumstantial. So that's why food is very fun. It can bring us, all the way up. Or like what Sean say, right? We can eat alone and we can keep crying. We can feel like the saddest person on earth. So yes, it does influence our emotions. But I'm just thinking, do you know what you eat when you're very tired or when you feel different emotions? Have you ever thought about it?
Like what you crave when you're feeling different emotions?
Yes.
When I'm stressed, my food is always spicy.
When you are stressed,
You get a
your
gold
food
star.
is
Spicy.
Oh,
It's
wow.
spicy. I don't go like a lot of people will go. I'm stressed. I want ice cream. I don't. I want spicy.
You don't go for the sweet.
No, I go
dessert.
for spicy when I'm stressed.
Mm.
When I'm happy, I'll go for sweet.
Oh.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
normal, is it, Gerry?
No, it's different for different
There is no
people. I
normal.
mean, there are certain things that maybe generally people would go for, but different people feel different things, or crave different things. That's why I wanted to ask, and I found a friend in FD. When
You're
we
the
are
same.
stressed, let's go together.
What a friend we have in FD. Okay, when I'm pissed off, right, I don't eat. When I'm pissed off, it's whiskey on the rocks.
You drink.
I
Whiskey on the rocks.
You
okay?
drown
Followed
your
by,
sorrows. Oh.
Bad
Yeah.
decisions after.
Yeah.
Right. When I'm happy, it's
Whiskey
a glass
on
of
the rocks.
red wine. Yeah.
Okay. How about Angel? Angel.
I think when I'm when I'm down or a little not stressed, I don't get stressed too much. Carb-rich foods like savory, like potatoes. Could be potato chips or fries or something savory.
Sean.
Sin, carb rich with like Hokkien mee and stuff like that.
Ooh.
When I'm sad, I eat Hokkien mee.
Hokkien mee with sambal pork belly, bro.
Yes. Extra chili.
This is not Makan Sutra Friday.
How about scissor cut curry with pork chop and pork belly?
And some lor mee with extra sambal.
Ayo.
But I'm going to invite everyone to think about it. When you're tired, what do you eat? When you're angry, what do you eat? When you're stressed, what do you eat? Generally, many people will go for the sweet when they're tired to perk them up. It's a pick-me-up.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when you're stressed, you tend to crave for more saltier foods. So, or foods with a little bit more texture. For some people, that's why it varies, right? More texture meaning they need the bite.
Okay.
They need the crunch. So you see like a lot of office people when they are very stressed. Is there an echo?
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't
Can't
know where
figure
the
it out.
echo is coming from.
Don't know where it's coming.
I think it's
No.
one of our 1FM fans watching us on TV. Their volume is too loud. No?
Don't know what it is.
We don't know where it's coming
Yeah,
from.
but don't worry. Keep going,
It's okay,
Gerry.
yeah, keep going.
Okay.
It's gone now.
Yeah, it's gone. Maybe I talked too loud just now.
No,
no.
it's not you.
Maybe
not
as
you.
possible.
It's not you,
No,
it's
I'm
us.
kidding.
Sorry.
It's not you. Don't worry.
Yep. Yeah, so I was talking about textures. For some people, when they're really, really stressed, they need the crunch. So they go for like their potato chips and those really crunchy sort of food, or the nuts. Yeah. And soft foods just don't cut it for them.
So there's no stereotype, right, for like who eats what when?
So most of them would go for their salty foods, right? The potato chips and all the that's why all the mommy, the mommy
Yeah.
monster,
Yeah.
and then you put more MSG in it.
So good though.
No, it's not.
I know.
It just tastes so good.
It's so good, it's bad.
Yeah.
But you see, if you know what you're craving for, then you can fulfill it without, all the unhealthiness.
That
you
is
see.
true.
But that's the thing, right? Most of the time when we crave for something, it's always unhealthy.
It's always
Just like this, so it's so unhealthy. Cup noodles.
I know, but I
Right.
have to show it.
2 times spicy.
Two
wow.
times spicy. This is the Korean noodle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah, that's for FD. For FD.
For best.
the team bought it for me because they say I'm supposed to eat it when I feel stressed.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
It's awesome when you're stressed. I tell you, calm me down straight away.
What was that at the back saying with a water bottle? Was it?
No.
Oh, I thought it said
was
water
a
bottle.
little note. Yeah.
Okay.
A little note to say, that we should push on.
So
Oh,
cute.
right, okay.
Yeah, but I don't understand though. When someone is stressed, right? How can they eat something that's so spicy though? Wouldn't it make them feel, even more
Heaty?
stressed out?
No,
Yeah.
it's the shookness of the chili.
because
Makes
it's
you
what,
forget.
painful or what?
No, it's just shook. It makes you feel better.
I don't think it's got anything to do with mood, right? Yeah, like it doesn't get you angrier because of the heat. I mean, they always associate heat with being angry
Yeah,
because of those cartoons with the fire and all that.
It distracts you because you're in the toilet.
Its own right. So I'm sure that many people will have different ways of foods that they crave for when they are very, very stressed. And for FD and myself, it's just spicy food.
Spicy
and
food,
the
yeah.
spicier the better. So whenever I ask for spicy food, they'll go like, Gerry, are you stressed?
Actually, you know what? Caviar. If I'm, if I'm in a bad mood or whatever, I think caviar will make me feel good.
You need to eat the babies of a fish.
Okay, I'm just going to take
delicious.
I'm going to take this
So
one
good.
step further. What would you
So
say to me, Gerry, if I said, okay, stressed, spicy food, happy, sweet, but when I'm angry, I don't crave food. I sleep.
Oh.
Sure.
Is that
20 seconds.
is that an escape?
Well, it's just like Glenn, who doesn't eat when he's angry, right? And he drinks his whiskey. Yeah, because sometimes the anger overwhelms you so much and it confuses. So I think
Okay, hold on, Gerry. We're going for a traffic update, and then we'll come
Cars
back.
again, FD.
OneFM 91.3 traffic.
Well, we've got the usual delays across the expressways. The AYE towards Tuas, a vehicle broken down after Lower Delta Road exit. PIE towards Tuas, a vehicle broken down after the KJE. Look out for those two areas. Please stay within the speed limit. Have everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive today.
Good morning, Singapore. It is The Big Show with Glenn, Angel, FD, and Sean. Our guest for this morning and every Tuesday morning is Dr. Geraldine Tan from the therapy room. Good morning, Gerry.
Morning.
So I just want to repeat this question for Gerry. We're talking about food and our emotions. So when I'm stressed, I like something spicy. When I'm happy, I go for sweet. But when I'm angry, I sleep. Is that an escape or what is it?
No, so I was just about to say that, anger hides other emotions. It can be a multitude of emotions, and we sometimes at that moment cannot identify what emotion it is. It could be a lot of disappointment, a lot of guilt, a lot of all sorts of different negative emotions all mixed in. The brain gets very confused. So sometimes you just need a break. And when the brain is thinking and trying to figure out everything, you might not think of food at that point in time. You need to do something else. Yeah.
Could it also be that FD feels tired because he's emotionally drained?
He could, because it's so confusing, right? Because his brain is trying to sort it all out. Yeah, so I don't think it's we can blanket and say that it is an escape.
Okay, I was just curious because it's something I've always asked myself.
How do you sleep when you're angry? When I'm angry, I can never sleep, man.
You're like pacing.
I put my head on the pillow and I'm gone.
Wow.
I'm gone.
Put your head on my
Take out your boxes now.
Oh, we can
let's
open our boxes.
This is...
Why don't we open our boxes on Facebook so that we can
okay.
Big Show
on
TV?
Facebook?
No, we're
No,
not.
we're on air right now.
We're on air.
I
And for
was
those of
ready
you who
to
want to
open.
see what's in these lunch boxes that Gerry has given us, you can switch, to the Big Show TV, which is our Facebook page, by the way. You can watch us and drive at the same time.
Hey.
Yeah, no. Glenn, okay, Gerry, what about eating as a reward?
Yes.
Is that a thing?
So, well, as Asian parents, they always use food as a reward. Right? They say, if you're good, I'm going to buy an ice cream for you. If you do this, I'm going to buy some sweets for you. Or they withhold something or other. Yeah.
I don't even think that's just Asian. I mean, you see it on TV as well. You're not getting your dinner if you don't do your homework. Right? So I think it's worldwide that parents do that to kids.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's
And
true.
that's
but
good,
it causes
actually.
a lot of problem. I was just about to say it caused a lot of problem.
Why though? I mean, the kid will always be slim.
Aiyo.
Wait, hold on. We'll open the boxes, folks, live on the Big Show TV. Here are the cranberries with Ode to My Family on the Big Show, 1FM 91.3. Good morning.
Oh, yeah, Glenn.
Do this.
Oh dear, Glenn is what we always say every morning.
Every
oh
morning.
dear, Glenn.
Oh, dear.
Let's open the let's make a present.
It's such an awesome container.
So we've chosen a
I got
box
a new
with many-
lunchbox.
Yeah, they're nice lunchboxes,
Yes.
aren't they? Love them.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
Yep, because I want to bring this because I know Angel is all for sustainable, sort
Aw.
of living, and so we use this for our camps also, so we tap out the food for the children. During the camps.
I feel like a child now opening this box. It's so cool.
I know.
So you should have a very cute like chopstick and spoon.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then-
yummy.
Oh, and we've got a face mask. And
Yep.
we've
Oh no, I
got
broke it.
Jerry, I
Sean
just had these peppermint mints on the weekend.
and we've got wipes.
Okay,
So
I'm
you
gonna open.
can slowly discover at the different
What is
levels.
this?
So you have green tea here. So a lot of colors.
Oh, wow.
Kit Kat.
Someone was saying that they like chocolate yesterday.
Yes, I think we all said we liked
Yeah.
chocolate yesterday.
Yes. So
Okay,
the
what?
peppermint.
Ginseng
Okay,
tea. It's
and then-
awesome.
Glenn hasn't even opened his box.
Oh, you got me a wallet.
Why you got wallet one?
Nonsense lah, you.
How come you got a wallet? Korean ginseng
He was just
tea.
being naughty.
Every
No,
day
no,
I got your
this,
box.
I got
I got
this.
the prunes.
I got
prunes too.
Oh, I thought you got your
I got
box.
this.
Lots
So
and
nice.
lots of pick-me-ups inside for energy.
What
I've got to
what
say,
is this?
I've got to say, Jerry, these prunes. I'm looking at them. They look exactly like my face when I wake up.
FD.
So,
Here, you can
Yeah.
have my prunes. I don't need them.
yeah,
Yeah, you can have my prunes.
I'm cool with prunes. I love prunes.
Ooh,
I'll tell you a joke. I
peppermint.
put it in because, I know, right? The peppermints, right?
Can we eat them now?
Which one? Would you all
Um,
like to try different things? Then we can do the last part of mindful eating.
Oh, I know Jerry
Just,
was thinking about me.
Yeah, because you said Kit Kat yesterday.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to take a prune because I'm 65.
Okay, I picked up this copy.
Hey, but what's all this? It's in what? Chinese or Korean?
That's
Oh, this is
oh.
tea. Okay.
Ginseng tea.
This is matcha tea.
Ma-
This is matcha tea.
I will go for the
Matcha tea,
peppermint because chocolate peppermint is my favorite.
And what are these?
Okay.
Are these condoms or what?
It's ginseng tea.
Ginseng.
That's also mindful eating.
There. And then she will complain about
Whoa.
it. See?
Do not.
It's Angel.
And just so everybody knows, it wasn't one of the guys who said that.
Angel.
Fist bump. Fist bump.
That's a devil. Different.
She's blushing.
I know.
Alright. That's our angel.
Yes. So what are we supposed to do? Pick one, is it?
Okay, okay.
Okay, prune.
Biscotti, prune, peppermint, and then
peppermint.
Kit Kat,
Yeah,
right? You're going for the
okay.
Kit Kat,
I
right?
have the peppermint first.
No, I'm doing the peppermint. She said everyone different.
Oh.
You do
Yeah.
the Kit Kat.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
it's
it's
okay.
okay.
You can choose the same thing.
I'm taking
You
the
notice
peppermint.
no one is arguing with me. I took the prune.
No,
Everybody's
yeah,
not
no,
I
arguing.
don't even have
I
prune.
thought
What's
you-
And
prune?
there's another layer.
There's another layer, bro.
Under the chopstick box.
under the chopstick.
You never play with Legos, so
Oh,
you
I
don't
see.
know.
Okay, but since I want the mint. I feel like having a mint now.
Oh, you're having that mint. I'm having this chocolate
Okay, I'm
one.
having this.
Okay.
Okay, we show
Okay,
the thing.
okay.
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 Bring
So,
closer a bit.
whatever
Whitakers.
you have, I want you to just like look at the different colors that you have. So all of us have different colors, right?
Yes. See how shiny.
Yay! Okay. And then I need you to open it and not eat it yet, okay?
Oh.
Don't pop it into your mouth.
This is like putting a chocolate in front of a dog.
Do you know what's interesting? The prune, because I know it's not the same
You
logo.
finished it already.
I looked at the logo, and you know what I realized?
What?
There's something else I love eating, and the prune drew. I was drawn to the prune because of this. Raisins.
Oh.
Yes. So mindful eating for in many of our psychology kind of workshops, we use raisins.
You
so
do,
that's
right?
why for the psych students that are tuned in now, they will recognize what we are trying to do.
But raisins look like rat droppings. That's why.
hey, Glenn.
Yeah, ruin my experience. Why don't you, Glenn?
I love the smell of this mint. It's
I
incredible.
want you to look at
prunes
it,
are
and I
so
want
good.
you to smell it. You know, I love how Effie went for the different.
Smell like cardboard.
Wow. My mint smells a bit like Hong Yu.
What's on you?
X oil.
Oh, which is something you love to smell.
Yeah.
That's why. Mine smells like cardboard.
Cardboard. Yours is a biscuit. Yeah.
Oh.
Are we allowed to eat it now?
Yeah, take
Okay.
a tiny bite of it.
Oh, I'll break
You're
my
you're,
teeth.
you're killing us.
You, okay, Glenn, I just had to. I need you to just swallow it in your mouth and feel the texture.
We should do this every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh my
Eat
God, this
chocolate.
is a strong mint.
Primary school.
How does hefty feel? I love the look on your face.
Primary school.
He looks like a child now.
Primary school.
Yeah?
Yeah, because we used to eat a lot of prunes when I was really young.
Why?
We just loved the taste of it. We used to buy it in big cans.
Wow.
Because they were constipated. as well.
But yeah, this takes me back to primary school.
Cleaning the pipes.
This takes me back to my grandmother because she used to like eating the after 8 mints after dinner. So this reminds me of the
I
after
love
8
the
mints.
after 8 minutes also.
This takes me back to the time I had a headache and I had to, reach out for the X oil.
At least it has a memory.
Now Glenn is awake.
Sean?
I can guarantee he's awake.
Oh my God, Gerry, this is really strong mint, man.
Sorry, Julian, we're eating.
Sorry, Julian.
Morning, Julian.
Hey, Julian, you want a
Morning,
prune?
guys. Morning.
You want a
I have a
prune?
prune for you, Julian. You want a prune?
Julian, do you have a coffee with you?
No, I don't
Oh.
actually.
Not
Of
this
all
week.
days.
Oh,
today,
do
not
you have
today,
a
I
drink
don't have.
with you at all?
Nothing at all.
no.
Oh. Okay, it's okay. You can describe, later on.
Okay.
Wow. Gerry, where do you get these mints from? I think, I want to go get more of these.
You can have mine.
These
Focused
are
on the wrong thing for
powerful
sure.
mints. Julian, check this out. It's
It's Japanese sweet.
Japanese or Korean?
Japanese.
Because I don't know, whether it's Korean or Japanese. But yeah, these Japanese mints are really, really strong.
Yeah, I can smell them from here.
I'm gonna buy a bag of Whittaker's chocolate mints later.
My mouth tastes like cookies, but my nose smells mint.
You can smell this is the mint.
Yeah, I'm so
Sean,
confused.
how
Yeah.
about your texture, your taste? What do you taste?
Smells like cardboard, tastes like cardboard. Looks like cardboard also. But
You need to have it with your coffee.
No, these
Yeah.
are good. These are very
yummy.
good.
Sean,
I
do you
normally
know
have
that
this in like ice cream only. That's why.
these biscuits have been around since I was a kid?
Ah.
Yeah.
So like
are really
speculoous ice cream is a big thing for me. So
My wifey's favorite biscuits.
okay.
Yeah, she
Does
can
she like
have
the
mine
spread? I can buy the spread. for
I
her.
think so.
Really good.
Looks
I have
similar.
this.
What's your favorite food?
Who?
Julian.
Oh,
Yes.
What's your favorite food?
I don't have any, to be honest, but I do have a favorite drink.
Whiskey on the rocks.
What's that favorite drink?
I love my scotch.
Oh my God, we need to hang out, bro.
Yeah, but I just don't have a favorite food per se.
Depends on your
I'm easy.
mood.
I'm not really fussy. I'm not really fussy with my food, I guess.
I'm gonna do the same thing I asked them.
Yeah.
Choose one. Which one would you choose?
Oh, I'll take the white one.
Oh wow!
He was watching lah. He knows.
Don't say that, he wasn't.
He doesn't
No,
watch
what-
us. He
what-
doesn't watch us.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. It's probably a biscuit. It looks like a biscuit. I know the green one is probably Milo.
The yellow?
I don't know. It looks like either a coffee packet or a chocolate bar of sorts.
Yes.
I would assume the white one is either like, those like what do you call it, napkins you get from restaurants or like.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
They are probably just some chocolate or something. I don't know.
But it's nice. It's good that he picked the white.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what?
Show
what
Show
does it
Julian. Show
represent?
Wait, we can show on air, okay?
No
and
lah,
do
not on
everything.
air.
Nah,
Just
but
tell
now
him.
we're going
There you
traffic,
go.
so no choice.
1FM 91.3 traffic.
I tell you, I'm sorry, folks. I'm a little preoccupied with my prune. That prune was good, man. I haven't had one in a while. ECP towards Changi. A vehicle broken down after Tanjung Katong Road exit. SLE towards the CTE. An accident after Woodlands Avenue 2 exit. Avoid lane 4. That's about it for now. Please stay within the speed limit. Have everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive today.
Good morning and welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. We have Dr. Geraldine Tan this morning, and of course Julian Kho, editor of sgCarMart, is standing by already. Gerry, thank you so much for the therapy room lunchbox.
Yeah,
No
I love it.
worries. Please remember to wash it before using, okay?
Yeah, but thank you for giving it because Sean needs one of these when he packets his
I lost
lunch.
mine already.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me just end with this from a Greek physician, Hippocrates.
Yeah.
He said, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food."
Yep.
Nice.
Love
and
it.
with that, I'm going to see all of you next week.
More food.
Thank you once again,
Thanks,
Gerry.
Gerry.
Thank you so
No
much.
worries. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Gerry.
See you. Take care.
Bye-bye. And we have Julian Kho, editor of sgCarMart, as I mentioned earlier on. Welcome, Julian. How has your week been?
Good morning. Good morning. I don't know. I can't say it's been very good.
Yeah, you don't have coffee, you don't have
Suffering a little
anything.
Yeah, I mean, so my sleeping hours has always been about 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. I get up, I go to the gym, I do my jog, come back home, get ready, prep the kids for school, send them to school. So it's very easy. So I do my workouts in the morning and stuff. Past few weeks, I've been staying up late because of work. So I'm trying to adjust back to that whole 8 to 5 or 8 to 4:30 sort of sleeping hours, and I can't. I
Yeah.
sleep at 8 and I wake up at 11 at night, and I can't sleep till 4.
I feel you, bro.
Ouch.
Yeah, so I'm feeling a little
Frustrated. It's
Yeah,
frustrating,
yeah.
right?
Is this
Exactly,
because of the school holidays that you didn't have to wake up so early to get the kids ready for school?
Not really. I
No?
think no. I think it's really because of work, and I'm working slightly later than I usually am.
Yeah.
So I'm sleeping at like 11ish, 12. I'm getting up 6, 7, maybe 7:30. Then I want to adjust back to the 8 to 4 because I still want to go to the gym. I still want to exercise and all that kinds of stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm sleeping at 8 and I'm waking up at 11. I'm waking up at 12. I'm not even waking up at 2 anymore. I'm just waking up at 11.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
you know,
whole night is gone.
It is frustrating.
I think you're not alone on that. I think with more people working from home, there are a lot of people suffering from this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you know,
the
some people
routine.
can push through, you know, like when they work out, even though they're feeling lousy, they just push through. But I don't enjoy that. I like feeling, you know, good going into a workout.
Energized,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
when-
think sleep is key, man.
Yeah.
Sleep is really key.
Well,
When that
hopefully you
balance
get
is
to
off,
sort
it's-
that out soon, Julian.
Hopefully, I think I need another week, I suspect, to adjust back to the whole 8 to 4:30 again.
Bro, you like massages or not?
No, I don't do massages.
You don't,
I
Okay,
don't.
because for me, a massage, right, is a reset for me.
You should try it.
So if I'm really like if I'm in your situation, I'll go to my Tuina guy.
Yeah.
He's a sports therapist, and whoa, you know, he just really fixes me, man.
I find the massage just puts
It's
me straight to
energizing for
sleep.
me. It's energizing.
Me, it puts me straight to sleep.
Yeah, you go to my
Sleep
guy,
and
see
then
whether
you-
you sleep or not, lah.
Oh,
See whether
really?
you
I
can
haven't
sleep.
been to yoga, yeah.
Sleep.
See
haven't been to
whether you
yoga.
can sleep.
All right, what are you talking about today, Julian?
We're talking about what you really need to know when driving in school and silver zones.
Oh, good topic. Good topic.
Slow
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's really the main thing. Slow down, be careful. There's a reason why we've got like, I think these are the only areas where you have like speed limit with like the flashing things around it.
Yeah.
It actually have lights coming out. It's because that's how important it really is to slow down. That's how important it is to really be careful around those areas. I mean, we're talking about kids, and of course, when I say silver zones, we're talking about senior citizens as well.
All right,
Okay.
we'll talk about this on The Big Show TV. Meantime, here's Bruno Mars with Count on Me on The Big Show, 1FM 91.3. Good morning, Singapore.
So, Julian, when it comes to, let's start with school zones. When it comes to a school zone, that means you have a school in that area or near that area.
Yep.
Does that zone operate all day?
No, it doesn't actually. You have a specific time. Think of it like, you know, what do you call that? Bus lanes. You know, we've got specific timing for bus lanes. It's the same on a school day. So Monday to Friday, it starts from 6:30 right through to 7:45 a.m. Typical school timing. You get the 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. again, 2:30 I think, 12 to 2:30 p.m. Again, typical school timing, and then you get the 6 to 7 p.m. I don't exactly get the 6 to 7 p.m. to be honest, because I think while times have changed and while schools have already all gone to like a single session sort of thing, everyone's in the morning, I think the government hasn't really changed the timing.
Well, I think a lot of students as well stay behind till very, very late for CCAs and stuff like that. So they do go on to like 6 o'clock, and it's like, why are they there for so long, right?
Or maybe it's also deliberate. No, it's a deliberate attempt, right, to slow everyone down during that time. Right? Because in the evening, everyone wants to go back home as quickly as possible. And in that area, everyone has to slow down. What's the speed limit? 40?
40? I think 40, yeah.
40.
40.
But aren't the roads around schools automatically a lot narrower as well? Shouldn't people be going slower anyway?
No, man.
But they are, right? They are like
I think
much
they are,
smaller roads.
They're definitely supposed to make... I don't even know if people... That's a really good question because I don't see people slowing down. Like,
exactly.
In all honesty, I don't see people slowing down.
The roads are different color, right? In the school zones?
Is it yellow?
Red brick.
It's red and
Red
yellow,
brick,
right? Yeah.
Red brick.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
that's right.
Okay.
So it's very obvious that you are in a school zone.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, but I honestly don't know about the whole 6 to 7 p.m. because I haven't reached that stage yet.
Your day will come.
Yeah, I'm not. When that day comes, I don't think I can wake up at 4:30 to go to the gym. I have to wake up at 3:30.
So, Julian, what do you think needs to be done if the sign is not enough, the flashing lights are not enough? What else can be done to help people slow down in zones like this?
I hate to say this, but I think the most effective way is still to really get people where it hurts the most, and that would be the pockets, and that will be just
Finding
increase. Stiffen up the fines, because you got to understand. I mean, as much as I hate all these fines, I think it's horrible because I'm also victim to all of this. You got to understand. We're talking about kids. We're talking about kids who don't know, or who are still naive and ignorant about road regulations, road rules and stuff. And we're also talking about silver zones, senior citizens who can't react quick enough, who can't cross the road quick enough. And there are drivers out there who are horribly impatient.
Absolutely.
Around these areas, which I think is just horrible. It shouldn't be that way. And in order to stop all these, to put a stop to all these, you got to find them. Stiffer fines.
I agree with you, Julian, but I'm going to come to the defense of the driver somewhat. There are also a lot of people in silver zones that do not stick to the rules. They will not cross at proper crossings. They will not use traffic lights. The pedestrians, they won't. And I think that's another reason why silver zones need to be really a place where people slow down.
Yeah, but sometimes some of these
that.
senior citizens, they really don't understand.
Yeah.
So they're so used to jaywalking and stuff like that.
Campaigns are necessary.
To me, as long as you're old, it's fine. I'm okay. Especially after a certain age.
No, we can't say it's okay, because if they do something and the driver, young or old, doesn't have enough time to react.
No, that means the person is driving too fast. That's why we are.
No, I agree.
No.
I feel
We have to look out for them.
For older people, I mean, I'm not at that age yet where I've slowed down so much that I can't react quickly, but I feel a lot of older people think they're still
young,
able to move fast.
Yes, correct. So it's not their fault.
It's difficult to settle in with the fact that you can't run across a road.
Yeah.
You know, and the older people. But
that's
drivers,
a really good point. I've never thought about it that way, but I think you brought up a really good point.
It's true.
They think they can run. They think they're fast.
Yeah, I hate they're running already, but their body's not moving yet.
They're like, we're moving really quickly, but I'm still there.
I think that's why that's how my father behaves. As his hair is completely silver, and I think once you reach that stage, you just feel like, you know what, I've got a right of way. I can do whatever I want. I'm Superman.
Yeah.
But no, I think the head thinks that way, but the body reacts differently.
Which is why campaigns are necessary.
No, they won't even understand the campaign.
It must be so difficult for older people
we just have to look out for them.
to the fact that they're not fast anymore.
Just like we have to look out for the cyclists on the roads and all that. We need to look out for these these senior citizens. Because I drive through like Toa Payoh a lot, Whampoa a lot.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of these senior citizens citizens.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time they're thinking about stuff,
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so they're
They're
at that
not
stage
focused.
of their lives where...
And you see them like pulling across big baskets,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they're standing in the middle with a divider or something. And you're like, what are these people doing?
Yeah. So if you're talking about campaign, let the campaign be so that people will understand.
Not for the older people.
Whatever the
Yeah, not
campaign
for the
may
older
be,
people.
but
Okay.
there needs to be proper campaign.
Sean?
So my suggestion is do for these school zones and
Silver zones.
what they do for cigarette packets. Put pictures and posters and billboards along the way.
Of dead people.
Yeah lah, you know, people getting hit or what. Don't have to be like so gruesome, but you know, like the car coming, then the kid like you know, one.
I think
one
they
or few
have
pictures like that.
posters like that.
No,
They
along
do-
the way, along all the way. Then the
I
kids
don't
also
know
will
if that
see.
would deter. I
don't
think
want that to be me.
I think a constant humped road.
Yeah.
You know, speed bumps like every 5 meters.
Okay, that's
Where
a lot
it's
lah.
No.
you know what I mean. But where it's impossible
Yeah.
to pick up speed.
I think-
Something like that.
I think there are speed bumps already, right?
There are.
Some
There are
silver zones,
even
they-
places
yeah.
with schools with railings by the side
Yeah,
for
yeah.
several, for quite a long distance to prevent people from jaywalking.
and they still do.
Yeah, you still see people doing it. I mean, it's a common sight, man. I see this all
stand
the
by.
time because school is just opposite my office.
Okay, we're going back on air. Take on me right here on The Big Show, 1FM 91.3. Our guest for this morning is the editor of sgCarMart, Julian Kho. And very interesting today, we're talking about school zones and silver zones and how, we should all be looking out for the kids and for the senior citizens as well.
So we're speaking about there being signs already, and it's a 40-kilometer usually speed limit, right, for the silver zones and school zones. And you were saying, Julian, that you think the fines should be heavier. But what are the fines now?
The fines, to be honest, have already stiffened up a little bit. In fact, I think it took effect just this month. Or was it the 1st of July?
Okay.
Where the Ministry of Home Affairs actually announced that they'll actually enhance the demerit points and the fines given for these offences committed in silver zones and school zones. So I think it's all raised by $100. So these specified offences that's committed in silver zones will be raised by $100 actually. So it's just going to be quite painful.
Good.
I think it's even worse for heavy vehicles, to be honest. I think the heavy vehicles, I think they are already getting fined more than passenger vehicles or light vehicles, and we are still going to increase that by 100. And I think that it's done for a reason, guys. It's just really done because you know how heavy vehicles can be. They drive. I think they get their remuneration via
Trips.
the number of trips that they do. So they tend to speed to get more money, and that's completely understandable. I mean, I'm not saying it. I would do the same if I were them.
Then they shouldn't be allowed to go through those zones. You know what I
Exactly
mean?
that.
They should be like on the main
Of
roads,
course, yeah.
right? They
Yeah.
shouldn't be allowed to go through the school zones, the silver zones. I think
Like a height barrier.
Yeah, put height barriers on them.
something like that, but or a weight barrier, because some areas as well they go by weight, right? But I
Yes.
think people have got to remember that these older people, these younger children, are somebody's children. Somebody's parents. I mean, if you
Yeah.
think about yourself in their position, it could be your parent, it could be your child, right? I know it
Yeah.
doesn't deter many people, but hopefully people give a second thought before speeding through these areas.
This gives me a bit of a goosebumps because I remembered a time not several years, I mean, quite a number of years ago. Remember there's this picture that was constantly shown on the papers where the mom was dressed in McDonald's uniform, kneeling down and crying because a heavy vehicle killed two of her kids over at Tampines.
Oh, yes.
No, I don't
Tampines Mart.
remember
You
this.
remember that?
Yes.
Oh no.
That was just so heartbreaking. It was a
tragic,
topic.
man.
It was a topic of the month, or for months, in fact. And that's exactly why I say, you know what? I think I didn't really feel it then, but I can probably feel it now. I can feel the pain. I can feel the heartache.
I think because your
to
kids
the
are also
parents.
school-going kids as well now.
Yeah. So you tend to get worried. You tend to get that's why even though I'm a strong non-believer of fines. It's something that I'm really quite against. But if it's effective, then we need to, because like I said before, we're talking about kids, we're talking about old folks who've got slower reaction time, we're talking about kids who are ignorant about road rules, road regulations.
Yeah.
We need to deter motorists and drivers from speeding along these areas.
Yeah, if it's going to save lives, I say up the fines.
Yeah,
For
no,
sure.
it's the only reason why I say campaigns are needed. I'll give you an example. This happened just day before yesterday. I was at a bus stop waiting to go to Lot 1. So rather than cross at a designated crossing, which was, I have to admit, maybe 120 meters down the road, this elderly person crossed at the bus stop. Got
Right.
to the other side of the road, then walked on the road to the opposite bus stop, which must have been a 60-meter walk.
Okay.
On the road with their back
To the traffic.
to traffic.
Yeah, but
Right,
he wasn't walking in the
right.
middle of the road, right?
Doesn't
No, but you don't
matter.
walk on the road.
What I'm trying to say is educate to not put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
That's what I mean needs to be done.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I feel.
Okay.
That's a really good point. That's a really good point. But I don't know about them, but I as I age, I get more scared. I get more careful. I get, I no longer dare to walk on the road just because the pavement is filled with too many people, fruit stalls, and whatnot.
Yeah.
I still want to squeeze on the pavement. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I grab my wife and I'll go like, no, don't be a hero. Don't walk on the road, please. Just walk in
Yes.
front of me. You don't have
Yeah.
to walk beside me. Just
It's
walk
called
in front
getting
of me.
older.
It's called experience.
Yeah, it's called
You know?
maturity.
It's like we read about
Yeah.
incidents. What do? You learn
You
from
learn
it.
from them, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like if
yeah.
you're walking
It's
with
a
kids.
reminder.
It's like if you're walking with kids. Kids on the inside, you're on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have
Yeah.
parents who are older and stubborn,
Yeah.
or children who are going to school and need to cross a road or be near a road, please give them some fair warnings today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on to your kids. If you're bringing
Oh.
your kids to school, sometimes I know they can be rascals and I know they can just be like, want to run around. Like, you know what, Papa, I can do it on my own. I can do it. I know you can do it, but still, I mean, if I have to grab you, I have to grab you, especially
Yeah.
along the road. You'll never know because sometimes it's not that the drivers are speeding. Sometimes it's just, lack of sleep. Too many things going on in your head. You're thinking about a lot of things because of work, stress, what have you. And sometimes your drivers aren't really paying attention on the road. And to get from point A to point B, more often than not, we are just basing it on muscle memory. If you're using the same route
Yeah.
every single day, so you just go about your daily route. You don't really realize that someone could be crossing in front of you,
Yeah.
especially someone small.
Yeah. And no matter what you do, please don't text and drive.
Yeah. Very
That's
important.
one thing.
Yes, don't ever do that, please.
Yeah.
That's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
So, every time you get into your car, before you set off, just think about the fact that you need to be careful
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and alert while
Yeah.
you're driving.
Yes.
Just remind yourself of that every single time.
Very true.
Don't take things for
Yes.
granted.
Very true.
Yes.
A timely reminder. Thank you very much, Julian, for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me. Always an enjoyable time.
I hope you get to sleep well tonight.
Yes, I hope so too.
Take a nap now, lah, bro.
No, don't take a nap. Thanks, Julian.
Thank
Okay,
you so much
Julian.
for having
Take
me,
care,
guys.
Bye.
All right.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye.
See you next
Ciao.
week.
Yep.
And that was Julian Kho, editor of sgCarMart. Up next, headline news and sports on The Big Show.
It's big.
All right. That was a great topic.
Okay, that was absolutely amazing. I'm going back to my prunes.
Share the video. Bye-bye.
Bye.